beauty of Poland in winter is not to be missed. Winter sports like skiing are mostly centered on the mountain ranges in the southern part of Poland. But there's plenty of ice skating too. All the major cities have ice skating rinks, and the usual chilly winter means that ice skating on lakes, or even sometimes rivers and streams, is possible. Winter in Poland also means long walks in the forest, followed by warm fires and cozy atmospheres indoors, with a special beverage of your choice. It's a good time to spend with your friends. Wintertime in Poland is also good for tourism because there are a lot less people around. Hotel accommodation is easier to be had, and prices are generally lower. So join us for this special edition of Poland Daily Travel in the studio, where we're talking about things to do in Poland in the winter, with my guest, Nicholas Richardson. No relation, as usual. Poland Daily Travel, we're here for you. Find us on Facebook at Poland Daily Travel or Poland Daily Live. That's Poland Daily Live on YouTube. And if you're not too busy, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. I'm Will Richardson, and now on with the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Poland Daily Travel, where we're talking about winter things to do in Poland, and weather and all kinds of things, or lack of snow, lack of snow, all kinds of things, with Nicholas Richardson in the studio. Thank you, Nicholas.
Well, thank you, Will.
We're doing a few special editions just because the weather hasn't been too good.
No.
So there's no point in going out. So we thought we'd just sit in the studio and show people beautiful pictures and talk about things. But I ran across this. Some letters from our readers.
Ah, right.
Our readers, our watchers.
Our audience.
Some emails from our audience, yeah. Here's a guy. You want to hear some of this?
I do, yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm just flabbergasted. Do you have an audience?
Yeah, we have well, it's my mom and some of my cousins, my real cousins,
yeah.
And a couple of people I went to school with, you know, and the guy who came to, the plumber who came the other, you know.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, he's a big fan.
He's a good guy, you know, and I asked him, you know, please.
Write in.
I begged him, actually.
Write in,
yeah. I begged him to write in. Anyway, so here's one of the ones. Hi, guys. It must be you and me.
Yeah.
My friend and I are planning to go to Poland sometime this year, and in particular Krakow and Auschwitz.
Okay.
We're initially going to go in the summer, but I think money and timing-wise, this might have to change to winter.
Okay.
Interesting. Has anyone been to Poland during the winter? We have.
We have, yeah.
And particularly Krakow. I have. I was just there a couple of weeks ago.
I've been in Krakow in the winter as well, yeah.
We were filming there for this program. Is it good time to go? And is everything still open and operational? No, it closes. We close Poland for the winter.
Yeah, it goes into hibernation.
This is where people are used to snow, so of course they have to function in the winter.
Exactly, yes.
This is a country. I know sometimes there can be a lot of snowfall, not this year. Also, is there anywhere in Poland that's slightly off the beaten track that you could recommend? Yes, he says, thanks. Or he? Ja, J-A-J-S. Yais? Eggs?
Yash.
Yash? I don't know. Yash? J-A-Y. Okay, that's the name. It's not a real name. Okay, so we talked about Bieszczady.
We did.
And Zakopane.
That'd be a good place to go.
Either one of those. Or Białowieża. It's a great place,
exactly.
right?
Exactly, very nice.
Have you been there?
I haven't, actually.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I feel it's so inadequate now in your presence.
Great Scott, man.
Yes,
it's not like I just asked you, have you seen the sun rise over the western desert from Baghdad?
Well, I've seen the sun rise over the western desert from Mauritania. Nobody else has been to Mauritania.
I haven't been to Mauritania.
No, well,
I haven't been to Africa.
There's not a lot to see in Mauritania unless you like
Okay,
sand.
I'm not talking about Africa.
No,
this
we're
is
talking about
Poland, so
yes.
stop it.
Yeah, but I mean,
immediately.
To answer the question, of course, Krakow is functioning, for example, all year round, like all these major tourist-type sites.
No, everything functions. When I was filming in Krakow, I wouldn't recommend going to a death camp memorial in the winter.
Well,
it's a bit
I don't know.
depressing.
You say that, but I imagine that in the winter, you think about it, the bleakness might actually, in a way, sort of really emphasise the sheer horror of what went on there. And I think maybe winter...
Do you think it needs emphasis?
Well, no, it doesn't need emphasis, but I think the bleakness might sort of...
Oh, come on. You're taking things too far. Stop reading Russian novels.
I'm not reading Russian novels. I'm merely... Somebody's asking...
What are you reading? Solzhenitsyn or something?
And at the moment, I'm reading A Brief History of Europe, a book about a sort of very potted history of Europe, which is quite good.
Okay.
From Pericles to Putin.
Oh, I like that. Can I borrow that when you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's by Simon Jenkins, who used to be editor of the Times.
I know Simon Jenkins, yeah.
Quite good.
Yeah.
So it's good to read these general books sometimes, and just to refresh your memory, keep your knowledge base topped up.
No, absolutely.
Trying to work out which Habsburg was which.
No, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast recently, and he didn't know which war had the gas attacks. He wasn't talking about the gas chambers. He was talking about gas attacks where people wore gas masks. He thought it was the Second World War.
No.
He was very nice about it, but he was just... I found it hard to believe. He was
probably confused because people were expecting to be bombed by gas, so everybody went around in the Second World War with gas masks.
I suppose.
But of course, gas was only used in combat in the First World War.
In the First War. Then in the Second War, they used the gas on complete civilians.
That was a rather different...
Wonderful.
A rather different way of approaching it.
Yes, God, what a nightmare. Here's another guy.
Okay.
Do we answer his question?
Well, I think the answer is yes, there's lots to do.
There's lots to do. Okay, here's Chris Liss. I've been to Poland twice in the winter, and it was absolutely fantastic.
There we are.
Although I haven't been in summer, so I can't compare. I think the best time in winter to go is December, as the old towns are full of Christmas markets and festivities, which are really nice. That's true.
That's true.
And we did some filming of that.
We did.
In Krakow and Warsaw.
And of course, worth pointing out that Wrocław has a particularly good Christmas market as well.
And Poznan.
Yeah, because Wrocław has...
All the major cities do.
Wrocław have that very big sort of square. They don't have a really big market.
It says everything is still open, so I wouldn't worry about...
Yeah. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in most parts of the world, unless they're very specific, most things are open most of the time these days, including the shops.
It says Krakow is very much catered for winter. We said that, yeah. It says Auschwitz would be a better experience in winter as there would be less people there.
You see?
I don't think you can talk about it being, with apologies to our reader.
I mean, I think
about being a better or best experience.
A slight digression, but I mean, I don't know about you, but one of the things that makes
He says Wrocław is really good.
Yeah, one of the things that is sort of makes one feel rather uncomfortable is the concept or the idea that some of these former concentration camps are sort of becoming almost tourist destinations, and it's sort of, you know what I mean, it's becoming a bit too much, I think, in some way.
What's come too much?
The way that these sort of concentration camps are.
They're
becoming a sort of tourist destination rather than
like
a sort
horror.
Yes, rather than
tourism.
A sort of place that people interested in history might visit.
I think it's a spiritual journey.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, if I'm allowed to, I'm going to say my opinion. People can do what they like, obviously, and they do. But I think it's a spiritual journey, and you need to be ready for it because it's pretty heavy. It's about as heavy as things get. And especially if you have any kind of imagination at all.
Yeah, horrific.
Yeah. So, it's not something to be taken lightly.
No.
What else have we got? I've heard Zakopane is a really cool town, even if you're not into skiing.
Well, yeah,
we said that.
We said that.
Yeah, and it's quite easy to get to from Krakow. That's worth saying. Zakopane is actually, there's a very good road now. And there's a quite picturesque part of that road, the last part of it, and it's about, 100 kilometers or so. Yeah.
And there's a train as well.
And there's a train. This person says, Chris Liss says, in my opinion, there's absolutely no issue with going to Poland in the winter. My thought's that it may even be a better experience than in the summer, especially Krakow. How about that?
No.
As it's becoming... as Poland's becoming a very popular tourist spot. That's true. Poland is consistently voted as one of the most popular destinations, not only in Europe these days, but in the world. People are really discovering what the country is about, its history, and the beauty of the towns and cities, the welcoming hospitality of the people. I think Poland should promote itself more.
It should. It should ask you to do the
People should
promotion.
stop quarreling and realize how nice a country they have.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Okay.
We should.
We should promote Poland a little bit. Okay, thanks for watching Poland Daily Travel Special Edition on There's a Will, and stay tuned for the next segment. Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you, Will. It was a pleasure.
See you in the next program.
Deo Valente.
Yeah, cheers.